Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. I was gonna record a video and there's a thunderstorm here. Thunder, it's very Swedish. Thunder, like the Greek letter theta. It's actually, they have a letter for the sound with a th. Yeah, I was gonna do a different video. I was gonna go out in the nice sun, I thought. It looked like it was gonna be sunnier earlier, but no. It's a thunderstorm and like, oh shit, that's not so comfortable. Do you hear that? That's a thunder. That's not so comfortable. And then I catch my inner bitch. Like, oh, well, you need comfort. You need comfort to bring good, high quality, inspirational, motivational, educational content to your people. No, fuck that. That's what a little weak, whiny little bitch would do. Are you a weak little whiny bitch, Theo? Do you need perfectly comfortable circumstances to do what you need to do, what must be done, the work that needs to be done? No! This is actually a great opportunity. You're making excuses. This is a great opportunity. Change your mindset. It's a great opportunity to show you don't need that. Theo, he doesn't need things to just be like, oh, yeah, it's such a nice day. Such a nice day. There's no wind. There's no rain. There's no risk of getting hit by lightning. Oh, that will probably not happen. I'm not worried, at least. So protect me, Dad. But yeah, you're making excuses again. You're making excuses again. Why are you not ripped? Why are you not ripped? Why are you not living your dream life? Oh, but this, my circumstances, these things that are not me. This thing, this person, I don't have this stuff yet. No, this thing that's going on, it's in the way. Yeah, it's pretty much everything's fault but me. Fuck you. You're making excuses. I'm gonna put some of my guys, my clients, on blast. I know some don't really watch my videos right now because they have other shit, family men and shit. But you know, these excuses, when I'm working with, because I don't let myself make excuses for anything. You know, I catch myself immediately. You know, my cold shower, since I came to Greece, it's been a thing. I've done the cold shower I've done it every day here, and I did it at home also. But I had a thing that I'm like, I don't want to. You know, I'm making excuses not to go in right away. I go pee first. No, I'll go put on the coffee machine so it's ready. It's like excuses. This is a micro example, but that's how far I've come with this shit, you know. So now I've just decided, no, the better. I'm better, the faster I can go against that impulse to put it up until later, right? So I don't really let myself get away with fucking anything. And the things I do, I know, and I'm working on it. It's a gradual process always. Like now, like the space now, because I do a video sometimes for my Instagram, you know, lead by example. I have to show the people the shit I do. I don't post a cold shower every day, but I do it every day. Well, like once a week at least I will do it. And so now, the most recent one, I've probably shown it here already, or now. But I hit the camera, I pretend to be, and then I just go in. No fucking excuses, because the more time you leave between like a thought and the action, the more time you're giving yourself to make this excuse, you know. And so, my guys, like, you know, you should just see, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should see how fucking packed with action my days are. I just do things all the time. Like right now, I'm also I'm gonna pick up some food, you know, I'm gonna come home and cook and start editing this video at the same time for another client called Dan and put content on Instagram. And then I have to train. I'm gonna train in this weather too. It's also that I was gonna train in the backyard. I'm gonna do some kind of that. I'm also, when I edit this, I guess I wait with the editing of the video, because I have to have some training clips in here for you too. I'm gonna do some kind of, it's kind of a rest day from the gym. So I'm gonna do some kind of just primal shit. I've seen this, what do you call it in English? When you like, you wood chopped a tree down, what's every stump that's left. I feel like the driver sometimes wants to like send you a warning by just driving a little bit closer to you. Well anyway, it's the same thing there. Oh, it's raining, it's thunder. I was gonna train outside, even more perfect. I have a chance, you know, no excuses. In fact, it's even better. It's even better that it's like this. So now we have a chance to prove you're not a little bitch. It's like, oh, it's not super comfortable, then I not do the important thing, the thing that must be done. It mustn't be done when things aren't perfectly aligned for me to do it. That was so, my guys, when you hear the same thing it's been a busy week. Yeah, you know, guy. You know, it's been a busy week, and I had to call you out like, has it really though? What do you mean busy week? Look at my days. I'm not saying like you. No, it's just an example. So I'm not attacking you. But you know, people that say they've been busy, to me, is always a joke, because I'm working literally from the moment I get up. I start doing like the work on myself, but also my content, responding to clients. I talk with however many people on Instagram that aren't clients. I can just go on. I don't do anything else but work. I don't do anything else but stacking wins. The only thing I want to do on my free time, that when I try to, I have to make excuses not to work, or like how do you put that? Like, I can't stop doing the wins. I can't stop convincing myself. But you can do one more thing. You can check in with this person at least. You can prepare this post for tomorrow. It's like, no, okay, you're making excuses not to chill, Theo. I don't know what to do even. It's like, only thing I want to do is talk to my girl, or be with my girl, really. But anyway, there is another one. One guy, he when he's talking about his weight loss and why he used to be fit and stuff, and what it's his wife. I was fit until I met my wife. Oh, look, the wife brought home this shit. It's like, bro, you're supposed to be an example for her, and you're blaming her. You're blaming her. This guy is not gonna watch the video. I'm sorry, I'm poking you where it hurts if you do. But it's just true. I called you denial about it. No. I'm aware. I just think it's cute. It's like, what do you think it's cute? Why do you have to tell it every other sentence that it's difficult with your weight loss because of your wife? It's like, poor woman, you should help her. You have to be an example. Like, is she force feeding you? Is she pushing all this junk food down your throat? No, you have to consistently get in so good shape that she like has to. She's so impressed by you and what you've done. She sees that you can do it. She's like testing you like this, like the women always do. They reveal our weakness. This is your weakness. You can't stay away from the junk food, but you can. He's doing well, but it's like to bring up the excuse that's been coming up. So it's this, guys, like every time you catch yourself blaming something outside of yourself, like you should consider, like you have to be so honest with yourself, because there's a balance. Of course, if I, for instance, I'm heading to my gym, for instance, and it's just closed for some reason, like what am I gonna do? Like I have to come up with some, but the excuse would be, oh, and it's perfect, water right on the lens. The excuse would be, oh no, I don't train at all, which I literally, of course, would never do. But it would happen to a lot of people. But of course, if I couldn't get in quite, I was gonna do leg stuff, for instance, because the upper body you can always get done pretty well, outside. If you're gonna do heavy squats, it's hard without any weights. So of course, it might end up not being as good. But it's like. So that's not your fault, I'm saying, if the gym was closed. But it is your fault if you didn't do shit. And it's like, oh no, I would have trained, but the gym was closed. And it's like, so, okay, so you couldn't do the perfectly comfortable workout inside with nice equipment. You couldn't do a filler workout to keep at least your progress and your health moving forward. It's like, excuses. People have nothing but excuses. No, I'm just explaining how things are. Fuck you, I have that video already. Your explanation is an excuse. That's one of my guys' favorites. You're not making, I guess he's not making excuses in the same way as he's just telling himself a very negative story about what's going on rather than blaming like that. He's just but it's like, it's the same point though, it's a mindset. You see, I can always make what looks like a negative, because nothing is negative. Everything is just a great opportunity, always. Do you know what I did? This is not really about an excuse, but it's a mindset. That's always, guys. I'm coming towards the same kinds of ideas from different angles, so that it will resonate with some person specifically. That it will be clearer for you. I'm clarifying my message. So I went down for a swim right before a client call. I do that often because I live 5 minutes from the sea. It was a nicer day. It was yesterday actually, but I'm so fucking effective that it feels like it was last week. But high processing power. It's like you're on psychedelics almost. You've optimized your brain and body so well. You're just, but still calm, contained, not high. But yeah, I go for a swim, and because I recorded a video on my way there, I've lost. I've kind of forgotten that I have the key in my bathing suit, and I go swim. And when I'm gonna go back, I'm like, okay, fuck, I can't find the key, and I quickly realize, okay, I didn't put it in like the jacket pocket. I put it in Yeah, bathing suit. And this is not about an excuse, but it's a mindset. I could be like, oh shit, I always do this. That's a big one for me. Stuff, not keeping track of my stuff. I've done this loop of saying I always do this. Of course I always do it if I tell myself I do. It's like, no, I never do this anymore. I'm so much better at it, and I always find what I need. In this case, I couldn't find this key. I went back I had changed clothes. I had to go back in, but I know I couldn't find it. It was quite wavy. It was gone. But instead of just allowing my mindset to be like, fuck, I accept that I always do this thing, it's like, well, what am I going to do now? I was going to go inside to have my client call. I mean, I have my phone. I was going to have it on the laptop. I'm wet. But I'm like, that is perfect. There's a lesson to be learned here. I'm sure this happened for a reason. So I have my client call. I tell my guy about that. Then I call the hostess. And she had a spare key that she had put in a place. I could find it, and I'm like, it's a great lesson. There was nothing wrong with this, me having to stand outside. It was a nice day. It forced me to be out in the sun a little bit more instead of sitting in front of a computer. Great. And a lesson was learned. Keep fucking track of your stuff, Theo. Don't think that your stuff will always be there if you don't watch it. So someone or something could take it away. So that's the point, guys. Stop making excuses. Change your mind. Every time you catch yourself having a negative thought, it could always be shaped. It's a skill. You work on it, and that's what I coach, guys. You can hit me up for coaching. I like it when you DM me on Instagram, but I have an email there in the description too, uncommonsensetheo@gmail.com. But also, please like and comment. All comments and likes help support the channel. It's very much appreciated. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, mindset. It's a mindset, guys. Other stuff too. Life process coach. That's what I do. Okay, guys, I will see you later. Peace.